I'm married too.
Been married 8 years. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic.
Mike. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm married too. I've been married 8 years. And I told myself when I first got married, I said, look, ain't no woman getting half my stuff. So I put my stuff in my friend's name. He got a divorce, now his ex-wife got half my stuff. What's going on, Father? See how y'all doing? Everything all right? A little tired, late night. Wait a minute. Hear that? I heard somebody say something about roaches. Am I the only one who grew up with roaches?
Nope.
Just the black people. Yeah, I grew up with roaches and I ain't ashamed of it. I remember back in the day stepping on a roach in the kitchen, seeing the same roach 2 weeks later in the living room with a cast on. Talking about I'm too legit to quit. And the Detroit roach, they're aggressive. They hunt us. You know, usually when you turn on the light, roach is scared. Not the Detroit roach. You turn on the light on the Detroit roach, he just be stretching and yawning with a pair of footies on. The girl roaches got on boy shorts. I'm just telling you how it is in my hood. I used to box. Yeah, I did. I boxed. Out of world famous Crunks gym out of Detroit. The same gym Tommy Hitman Hearns came out of. Y'all heard of Tommy Hitman Hearns? Yeah. And I learned very quickly, I had a few amateur fights, and I learned very quickly that was not the sport for me. Not for the reason that y'all think. Because I didn't like how they used to introduce me. Don't tell me. In the red corner, standing a mere 5'4", 160 pounds, crying with a snot bubble in the nose. You know, and they would always introduce my opponents better than they did me. In my town. How they gonna do that? In the blue corner, standing 3'7", weighing in at 65 pounds. She simply goes by the name of Sarah. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm in church every Sunday. So how everybody doing? Everybody doing all right though? Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, my man talk about how his wife argument. I remember one time me and my wife got in an argument. She went to doing this. You know how y'all do. She did that so long one time she fell asleep. I had to wake her up to finish the argument. Hey! What's with you? I don't know. There's a lot of things that I like to talk about. I don't know. Got into it with a white guy at work. We're all right now. He invited me to go hunting with him. Let that marinate. But I don't know. I know y'all see these ladies right here looking at me like, look at this little bitty brother here. I know the good Lord broke me off a little unfairly. But y'all don't know how it is for people to come up to you and say, you look taller on your profile picture. coming up in the streets of Detroit, it was rough. We had it rough. We couldn't afford bigger clothes, so I just didn't grow. You don't know how that is. You don't know how that is to sit on a curb and have your feet dangle. I tell my wife when God made me, he broke the mold. She tell me because it was too little for anybody else. I'm straight gangster, been in drive-by shootouts. Don't nobody take my gangster serious wearing a onesie. Just as gonna come ask me, did they have Pampers when I was coming up? Made me mad. I'm wearing a pair right now. Y'all don't know how that is. Y'all don't know how that is to go to the amusement park and look up at the roller coaster and say, someday. Y'all don't know how that is. Y'all don't know how that is to have your last pair of shoes hanging from your mother's rear view. Y'all don't know how that is. I'm emotional right now.
We forgive you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the testimony service. I'm thug.